Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Fish Academy. Happy weekend. Is your humble friend Kufre Francis of First Fish Academy. Okay, broadcasting from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. It's been a nice week. I was supposed to be live on Saturday, but I couldn't come live. So today I said, let me come and say hi to everybody, hi to all the farmers, especially to know how you guys are doing on a weekend like this. I've not made a video on a weekend by this time like this before. But I said, let me do a shout out to all of you guys. So let me do a shout out. So thank you for joining us. Please let us know how you are getting us, if the audio and the video is okay. It's very, very important. Yeah, I would like to get feedback immediately. Let's know if the video and the audio is okay. Actually, I'm trying to see the best time that we can be making videos. You understand, the best time, whether it's going to be on a Saturday by this time, whether it's going to be on a Sunday by 8 p.m. as we usually do, or any other time. So we're trying different times, different dates. Different time and different days to see the best time for us to handle or to make our videos. Beside me is my friend. Your name?
Justin.
My name Justin. My very, very best friend. Some of you guys may have not seen me before with a friend, so he has been my friend, and then we're going to talk on certain things. Actually, we both started together in the same higher institution in Rivers State before I left him, and then move ahead to Yaba College of Technology in Lagos State, and then he finished up his program in Rivers State. So I want to know if the video and the audio quality is okay. There's something I want to talk about. Actually, my friend is going to also say something. I've been able to motivate him to start up something, talking about farming. I've been able to motivate him to start farming. After he graduated, he started a white collar job, and I said, guy, it's not all going to be a white collar job. We're going to do something more than a white collar job. And today he's going to share us his story. I tell you today, before this live program, I just have to ensure I visited his farm to see how he's doing. Doing something different, and not the fish section this time around, but the poultry section. The poultry section, that is the aspect in which he has pitched his tent. So, and then, okay, I'm going to read your messages, but please don't forget to tell us when you drop a message. Let's know where you are actually viewing us from. Okay, let's know where you are actually viewing us from. I have to just squeeze out time to come live. I might not stay long, right? This particular program, I might not stay that long. I might not be here up to 30 minutes. I might leave maybe within 20 minutes. Okay, but let's know where actually you are watching us from. But don't forget, with our Sunday live program. Our Sunday live program still remains the same time, 8 p.m. And then the other Sunday, the last Sunday, we did a giveaway. I was just touched, and someone came online. We decided to help one farmer with the sum of 10,000 naira. Tomorrow we are still going to do the same thing. For those of you that were live with us on Sunday, you know that there's one Miss Africa that was actually online with us, and Miss Africa actually sent us a sum of $25 for us to just give it to a farmer. Oh my God, I'm not ready to pick this call right now, but please, if you are watching me right now, just have to bear with me a little, and then you can call back. A lot of calls are coming in, but that's going to be after this live program. Okay. So Miss Africa actually dropped a sum of $25 with us and said, Francis, you know what? Give it to any farmer, that you feel you should give the money to. So the $25 is not much in terms of talking about our naira. But last time, as I said, we gave out the sum of 10,000 naira to one fish farmer, and that was the first time she visited our channel on YouTube. All right, we gave out 10,000 naira to one Mrs. or Miss Blessing who watch us from Abuja. So tomorrow we are going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to give out what we need to give out. So I'm not just, as I said, I'm not alone right here. Here is my friend also trying to do some connect. So you've been what do you have to say talking about your new business? Don't forget, I said he's into poultry farming. I actually call him out. I said, guy, you don't have to over depend on this white collar job. You need to say something. So far, you started your stuff some months ago. What will you have to tell my viewers and your experience in poultry farming? What do you have to say?
Poultry farming is a nice business, but there are also challenges in poultry farming. One of the challenges we encounter in poultry farming is the health issue. Most times they do have some real kind of diseases, and if you are not able to take care of them well at that starting point, you may lose your bed.
All right, but before you go, we have to be frank in this case. You know, you are just going into the business.
Yes.
You understand? You just started the business. You understand? So certainly you've made your own research in terms of poultry farming. You've not made your first harvest yet.
Yes.
You still have them. As I said, I visited his farm. From his farm, we have to come down to my house. What are the challenges so far that you are facing as a poultry farmer? Because now you are now a farmer, whether you like it or yes, you are now a farmer. What are the challenges so far? You've not made your first harvest. What are the challenges so far in the business that you started?
One of my challenges is high capital. You need money for you to go into poultry farming. The second one is outbreak of diseases. While the third one is non-availability of vaccines.
Okay.
Another one again is adaptation of high costs of feed.
Okay, yeah, I think talking about the cost of feed, poultry feed, yeah, I'm very, very much aware of how the price of poultry feed have skyrocketed in time of talking about Nigeria. I don't know, I can't say much about other country. In case you are watching me from outside the country and maybe you have integrated farm, maybe together with the fish, you have poultry, you have fish and every other thing. You may share with us what is the price of feed, fish, poultry feed in your area, because I tell you that is one of the biggest challenge right now that my friend Mr. Justin is having. But we believe is as a result of the festive period that is coming close. That's why there is somehow a high cost of high in price of feed. Don't forget, I said I've seen your questions and I'm going to read through your questions. But first of all, I hope that there is no echo. Hope there is no echo. You are getting me clearly the way immediately my mouth open. That is how you're also getting the word. Is that how you are getting it? Please, if it's not so, please let us know, because we won't want to transmit a non-quality video. We are doing improvement. We are doing everything possible to ensure we improve in our quality in terms of our broadcast. All right. So, as I said, hello, great farmers. Today is a weekend, and I believe. Okay, let me run through some of the messages immediately. Let me run through some of the messages. Okay, we have my God, we have Joshua say, thanks guys so much. Thank you for joining us, Joshua. The way you've calibrated this your phone, I'm not even seeing the way. Okay, we have to change the font so that You can see, but before now, let me just read it from here. All right, we have Rafi. Rafi Golan said, hi, catfish tank need filter. He's asking if a catfish tank needs a filter. Actually, what I used to say is that the tank, you filter a RAS is not something very, very necessary. Okay, talking about especially if you are growing your fish where you don't have electricity. All right, because you need electricity for you to run a successful farm. Except, or maybe you have your solar. You run your farm is powered by solar, and then you may need a filter and maybe other things. But if you don't have this, I tell you, filter is not that necessary, except for areas that have challenges getting water underground. So it's not that necessary. Okay, we have Michael. Okay, sorry. Okay, we have Michelle Olubenga. Say, I appreciate your concern in fish farming. You have really encouraged. We the small fish farm. Okay, that we've really encouraged that have encouraged the small fish farmers. Certainly, I have no option than to ensure I do what I'm doing. And I tell you, if you're a small scale fish farmer, even if you're a big time fish farmer, you really still need to ensure that you remain in the business. Because I tell you, from next year, things are actually going to change. A lot of one thing I foresee as regards next year is that there's going to be a lot of hunger in the land. There's going to be a lot of hunger. There's going to be a lot of hunger come year 2021 because of what we faced come this year 2020. So the people that are going to make it real big are going to be the farmers, whether they are the crop farmers, they are the livestock farmers. These are the people that are really going to make it big. So in case you are a small scale fish farmer, just ensure you make plans towards enlarging, towards expanding and whatever you are doing. If you are doing any business without thinking of expansion, and then know that you are not in business. In business, you have to be thinking of expansion. So that was from Michelle Olubenga. All right. All right. We have Safi. Safi, say good afternoon. Good afternoon, Safi. Safi, I believe you're getting us. Where are you watching us from? The messages we've just read so far, oh my God, nobody have dropped where he or she is actually joining us from. It would be nice if you tell us where you are watching us from. But don't forget, I'm going to drop the link right now in case you want to join us right here on the screen. You can just click on that link and then you appear on the screen. Talk to us. Just come up live. Even if you want to say hi to the people, we are highly welcome. Right now, I want to drop the link. Okay? Let me drop the link. Okay? Okay, that's what I want to do right now. Okay, I've just okay, I've just dropped the link. In case you want to join us live, just click on that link. You're gonna join us live. So we're gonna continue with the comments. We have okay, say Safi said good afternoon. Yeah, thank you, Safi. We have Pastor Onyekachi. Thank you very much, Pastor Onyekachi, for joining us. Pastor Onyekachi, where are you actually watching us from? Okay, we have Rokafor, thank you for joining us. Good and happy weekend. Happy weekend. I believe you are following what is actually happening in the US. We have Osamede. So Washington, I didn't actually get that. We have Yusuware. Say hello, Fish Academy. Hi, Yusuware. Thank you for joining us. Where are you actually watching us from? We'd like to know where you are watching us from. Then we have Mr. Okafor saying, is this a new program? Yeah, Mr. Okafor, we just decided to come live. I just decided to come live with my friend in order to, we're still going to talk. We are going to discuss. I just want to read through the comments right now. So it's my friend right here. Also have Pastor Nyekachi. Say hi, host. Thank you for joining us, Pastor Nyekachi. Okay. What's that here? Okay. 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 Oh my God. That too. I'm not saying that. Is disease. Okay. All right. We have what's that name? We have okay, Pastor. So check me out too. Okay, Pastor Nyekachi, there's no problem. We also have you go where say is disease common in catfish? If yes, what are they and how can they be treated and controlled? Watching from France. Here, disease is common to catfish. Very, very common. You know, you cannot do with any livestock without talking about disease. Or have you not been experiencing disease in poultry?
Now, like currently now, I was having my pets were having cough and catarrh.
All right. So is a poultry farmer now. He's a poultry farmer, a young poultry farmer. So currently, right now, that his poultry's birds are currently having cough and catarrh, and he's treating. Are you treating it?
Yeah, I'm treating it. They are getting better.
And they are getting better. That is the same thing that happens in fish farming. Okay, you cannot do with it without fish diseases. Okay, the only thing that makes you a fish farmer or a successful fish farmer is the ability for you to control the disease, the ability to treat the disease of fish diseases in your farm. That's what makes you a successful fish farmer. Because if you are not able to take care of diseases in your fish farm, I tell you, you can never be a successful fish farmer. You know what? Because you are going to lose a lot of your fish. All right. So there are common fish diseases. You have the rot tail, where maybe you see your fish, the tail section of the fish. I think I will try to show you guys different fish diseases. Maybe anytime I have one in my farm, I'll just bring it out and then I'll say something about it. So you have the rot thing, the rot tail disease, okay, where you see your fish, the tail section of it is rotting and the fish is still alive. Most of the times you begin to pity the fish. Say, how is this fish living? The head is okay, the body of the fish is okay, but the tail is rotting. This is one of the most common fish diseases. I don't know if you do experience that in your farm, okay? So when you experience something like this, what do? We've talked about treating your fish using the bitter leaf, okay? All you need to do is for you to ensure you treat, it's been infected. It's been infected, and most of the times, these are the causes of this infection. One, when there is no regular checks. When you discover that there is one fish that is infected with this disease, please isolate that such a fish. Whether the fish is big, yeah, most people, they say, fine, that one will soon die. Let's leave it for the rest fish to eat it. In which, for you to say that, for you to leave the infected fish together with other fish, in other words, you want other fish to be infected. So what you're going to do is for you to ensure you remove the fish immediately, isolate it, and try to see if there's any other one inside. And once you see it, isolate the fish and treat them immediately. After isolating, you have to treat the ones that are not yet infected, because somehow they have been infected, but not showing in their body. All right. So treat antibiotics. Treat with antibiotics. Yeah, bitter leaf is antibiotics. Treat with how do they call these other plants? Moringa. Moringa is also a good plant for treatment. Okay, you treat with all these, your fish will do well. And most of the times, treatment is not something that you do just once. Treatment should be continuous. Just like you human being, when you go to the hospital, what happens is that they tell you, ensure that you take this medication for 5 days. If you take it for 3 days, you've not completed your dose, which means your body is still prone to attack. So the same thing with fish. When you see that your fish has issue, please do well to treat them minimum of 5 days, continuously every day. All right. And you can also prevent these things from happening by regular checks and treatment, because they say prevention is always better than cure. That is one of the diseases. Another disease you still have, most of the times, this usually occur. Maybe when you're talking about fingerlings, you see this disease mainly at fingerlings level. You see your fish with bloating stomach, big stomach, very large. Okay, what do you do? Oh my God, I hope this stuff have not stopped, man. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, sorry about that. We had a technical issue. All right, so when you see something like that, your fish with bloating stomach, all you need to do is for you to also remember to always underline that word, always. Remember to always isolate every infected disease or infected fish. All right, be it fish, be it poultry, be it chicken, be it pig, be it goat, be it anything, any livestock at all. Isolate it. If not, they will be spread in diseases. All right, and then how do you treat this? Still treat with antibiotics. All right, when I say antibiotics, please, every farm should also endeavor to have a vet doctor. You may not be able, though a lot of people that have watched my videos have treated their fish successfully without having a vet doctor. Please, if you are one of those persons, you can actually click on the you can actually use the comment section to confirm that. But please, if you are just joining us and you've not hit on the like button, endeavor to click on the like button by the left hand side of your system or phone below the video. Click on it, and if you are joining us for the first time, this is a very good channel for you as a new fish farmer with over 73,000 subscribers in 3 years. I tell you, if you follow us on this channel, you will never regret as a fish farmer. All right, so you need to do is for you to click on the subscribe button below this video. If it is still showing red, and then if it's not showing red, know you've subscribed. But if the subscribe button below this video is still showing red, know that you've not subscribed. It's very important for you to subscribe in order for you to be notified whenever we bring you new video. That is fish disease. Another disease you see in your farm. Another disease you can also see in your farm. These are the two. In fact, these are the two common diseases. Any other disease, maybe you see your fish. Most of the times, to prevent all these diseases, all you need to do is for you to ensure you change your water regularly whenever it's dirty. Whenever your water is bad, whenever your water is smelling, ensure you change it. If you don't change it, it becomes a very big problem. Okay, it becomes a very big problem. And also ensure that you check your water perimeters. It's very, very important. All right, it's very, very important if you want to really succeed as a fish farmer. Okay, so those are some of the common fish diseases. Don't forget, we're treating the question that came in from Yuguware. Yuguware, you did actually, okay, say he's watching it. Yuguware is actually watching us from France. And how is France today? Hope you are satisfied with the comment or with the reply so far. All right, we have Jean Clark. Okay, thank you for joining us. We have Chidi Strand Hunter, who is also watching us from DC. Okay, okay, we also have Rafi. All right. Okay. Okay, we have okay, we have We have yes, yes. I'm coming. I'm seeing your comment. I'm trying to read through the comments. Okay, okay, okay. We have we have Sinclair said sound. Okay, so the sound is perfect. We also have these are people. I don't know. I'm sure there will be interference using two phones here. So just ensure you put one aside. All right, we have a Safi. Okay, Safi is actually watching us from Abuja. So why do you have stunt growth, please? Okay, so why do you have stunted growth in fish? There are so many reasons. There are so many reasons why your fish don't grow. There are so many reasons. One of the reasons your fish don't grow is when it's being produced from a non-good parent. Let me put it that way. When the parents of the fingerlings you bought are not actually okay. All right. Just like in human, all right, just like in human, we have the ones that are short, we have the ones that are tall. We have families of chubby families and every other. That is the same thing that happens in fish farming. Okay, when the species of catfish that you're getting is that type of species that doesn't grow, certainly your fish won't grow to good size or to what you are expecting. Oh my God, I need to socket my. Okay, your fish won't grow to the size you are actually expecting. Okay, so number two, when you get fish from a non-trusted source, what I do tell people, most people when they want to sell their fish, they keep sorting. Once their fish get to 4 weeks, they sort out fish to sell. The following week, they are sorting out fish. Every day, they are sorting out fish from their hatchery or from their nursery to sell. You might be so unlucky to go and buy fish that have been selected for so many times, and maybe you are the last person to go and pick the last set of the fish. If you pick this fish, you are going to feed this fish, you are going to grow this fish with prayers and everything, and I tell you, it won't grow. So you need to have a trusted source. Another thing why fish don't grow or why your fish are stunted in the farm. A lot of people, because the fingerlings, post fingerlings, juveniles, they are very cheap. So most people tend to buy a lot of fish based on the fact that the fish is not expensive. So they buy it for the first day because immediately they welcome the fish, they are very, very happy. Immediately they welcome the fish, they are very, very happy when they welcome the fish, and then you know what? They 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 tend to feed the fish very well that particular time. They tend to feed the fish very well that particular time, and after some time, they don't have money to feed the fish again. I know what the grams fish that have gotten to 10 grams before, or fish that have gotten to 20 grams before, begins to drop in grams. And I tell you, once they begin to drop in grams because you are not feeding them well, you find it very difficult for you to grow them back. So feeding of fish should also be like the way you feed your broiler. For those people that want to sell their broiler by December, like this, my friend that is sitting here, he's preparing to sell his broiler by December, and he's feeding he's feeding his chicken, the broiler, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. In the night, have light for those chicken, which means so even in the night, the chicken, the broilers are still eating because he needs to sell those broiler by December time. So if you don't feed your fish well, if you want to grow your fish faster, very well, then you need to feed your fish very well. Let me tell you one secret. Anytime you feed your fish and you see their tummy up, at all time. If you are able to feed your fish at all time and you see their tummy swollen at all time after feeding, that fish, you are going to sell it very, very fast. That fish will grow very, very well. But once you feed your fish and their tummy still remain flat after feeding, after 1 hour, there's nothing to show that the fish have eaten, certainly the fish will not grow very well. Watch out when you feed your juvenile or when you feed your juvenile, because you feed them very well at that particular time, you see them growing very fast and you're happy, my fish, they are growing. They are doing well because you can feed them at that particular point. But it get to a point where you cannot feed them again. For their tummy to come out, for them to grow, it becomes a problem. So please ensure you make your budget very well before buying the number of fish that you cannot feed. It's very, very important. It's very, very important because fish feeding takes over about 70% of total cost of production. I used to say this every time. It's a 70% of total cost of production. And for you to succeed in this regards, you have to ensure you produce to complement whatever you are buying from the market. Okay, you have to do that. You have to do that. A lot of people are calling. I don't know. I can't. I'm on live show. All right. So these are some of the reasons why your fish don't grow. Another thing, I said there are so many factors. A lot of people tend to grow fish like, for example, they have a very little space. They want to use that little space to grow thousands of fish. It becomes a big problem. Once there is no space, once there is no sufficient oxygen in the water for the fish will not do well. Once there is no good oxygen in the water, the fish will not do well at all. The fish will not do well. So except you are using an aerator or you are doing a total flow through system, please don't overstock your pond. If you overstock your pond, your fish are not going to grow the way they ought to grow. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Okay? And then thirdly, or another thing, there are so many. I'm just saying all these things. I don't have it on paper right now as I'm talking, but there are so many reasons why your fish don't grow. Just do the necessary things and then you see your fish doing very, very well. Then a lot of people, another thing, why your fish don't grow. I do receive calls where some people call me, Francis, I don't have fish feed, so I don't have food to feed my fish. Can I give my fish bread? Can I give my fish, what other thing did they used to say? Can I give my fish raw rice for them to eat? I say no. Certainly, yes. If you boil rice and throw for fish that are very, very hungry, they are going to eat it. That does not mean that it's nutritional, that the nutrient is okay for the fish to grow. But because they are very, very hungry, they are going to eat it. They are going to eat it. But you are just wasting your time. Please ensure you get quality fish food, fish feed for your fish if you want your fish to grow well. It's very, very important. That's it about fish feeding. Although we'll still discuss more, let me still run through the messages. There's a link right there. I dropped a link earlier in case you want to join. In case you want to join us, you can actually. Okay, Osage Kelvin, say, Kelvin, happy weekend. I think that is one person that is actually responding to our topic today, this weekend. Say happy weekend. He actually came here to tell me happy weekend. Happy weekend, Kelvin. One love, watching from Port Harcourt. We also have When Life Gives You Lemon TV. All right, can you also bring experts from other animal farming too? Yeah, I actually promise you guys that we are going to be bringing in experts to talk about other animal or other livestock farming. We are still working on that. As you can see, we've been able to get a very nice software. We've been able to get a very nice software for such program. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to ensure that we bring in more people to talk on various livestock farming. talking about poultry. You know, as I said, he's new in the business, so he have some ideas, but we're going to bring experts that will talk about that. Then talking about pig farming, we're going to bring expert that will talking about pig farming. We're going to bring expert that will talking about snail farming. We're going to bring expert that will talk about grass cutter farming. We're going to bring expert that will talk about turkey, goats, and all that, because this is the future for the world. Food. The population of Nigeria is increasing. We have over 200 million people right here in Nigeria. These people have to survive. And the only thing that will make them to survive is food, is your fish, is your poultry, is your grass cutter, is your pig, is your snail, is your food, is your rice, is your beans, is your cassava, is your granite, is your tomato, is your pepper, is your onions. This is what is going to make Nigeria to grow. This is what is going to sustain the growing population of this country. Is what is going to sustain the growing population of your own country in case you are not in Nigeria. I usually say that once you plan to feed the nation, in other words, you are also planning to fill your pocket with what, you know what I'm talking about. So I say, please bring an expert on grass cutter. I don't know. Let me just put a call through. I have one grass cutter expert. Let me just put a call through. All right. Okay. Maybe immediately after the program, let me just see if I can connect a grass cutter farmer to join us immediately. Let me see if I can do that. Please be a little bit patient with me. Grass cutter. My God, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them right here. Grass cutter. Maybe that would be another program. Just stay on. What I will do. I'll try to see how I can bring some of these people to talk about other livestock production. Hopefully, let me say tomorrow, if I'm able to get any of them, then tomorrow by 8 p.m. Nigerian time, then I'm going to bring people. I'm trying to see how I can connect people that will talk about other livestock farming. Okay. We also have, okay, we have Chili Strain Hunter. Say, I have been fighting rot tail in one tank. I do a lot of water changes and medications.
Medications are weak.
Okay, medication in the US, very little active ingredient in formulated package, which makes you buy 10 times the amount. Okay, this from the strange from US. Yeah, that the medications are somehow very, very weak. Okay, what you're gonna do is just for you to try to see how you can treat your fish with some of these things that I've mentioned. Yeah, and remember, always try to avoid getting overdosing or giving a lot of your fish unprescribed medication. It's not good at all. A lot of people think that they can just give fish anything as far as they survive and they sell. But remember that whatsoever what you are selling out to the public is for consumption, especially when talking about livestock. So you don't just give your fish anything for them to eat or as medication because you want to make money as a farmer. No, it's highly condemnable as far as Fish Academy is concerned. The same way a lot of people will call me and ask me, Francis, is it good to feed fish with poultry droppings that will foul shit? And I tell you, no, it's not important. It's not okay at all. We condemn it in totality in Fish Academy. We can never advise you to feed your fish with poultry droppings. You know what you're talking about? If I should come to your farm and I discover that you are growing your fish with poultry droppings, I can never buy your fish. I can never do that. It means you are heartless, very, very heartless for you to do that. Very heartless. In case you are one of the fish farmer doing this or you're thinking about this, that you want to set up a pond and then you want to put a poultry dropping or a poultry above your pond so that the shit is gonna be dropping inside the pond, then what you are thinking is not good at all. It's not good at all. You need to change your mindset as regards that. We condemn that in totality. Please, you have whatsoever what you are producing is for the masses, is for the public, is for consumption. So please grow them the way they ought to be grown. No matter where you are watching from, grow them the way they ought to be grown. All right. We also have sorry, it seems to be I'm skipping some of the sorry, trying to stretch my neck to see. Okay. Okay, we have coughing in chicken is an inflammation of the airways. All right, that was from Mr. Okafo. Okay, you have to destroy and said, Fish Farm Academy, you need a moderator. Jesus is Lord. Yeah, I need a moderator. I need a moderator. Yes, I need a moderator. Yeah. We're working on that. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Okay, Ivory. Okay, Victoria is watching from Delta, Nigeria, and then we also have hello, folks. Kudos to Fish Academy for their effort and proactiveness. Thank you very much, Abiodun Ali. Thank you for checking on us today. Okay, Abiodun Ali say I'm viewing from Sokoto, Nigeria. Abiodun, how is Sokoto today? I'll add the greet in Hausa. In Hausa, he said, Ilakwana. Abiodun, Ilakwana is Yoruba, but at least based in Sokoto. Yeah, Ekaro, Ilakwana. Yeah. All right. Ekaro Yoruba, Ilakwana in Hausa. All right. Actually, I did my NYC in Katsina, although I didn't spend up to four weeks there anyway. Yeah, I ran, Okay, we also have, I want to use this avenue to ask if anyone can assist me with suggestion of companies to buy or okay, let me read that. I want to use this avenue to ask if anyone can assist me with suggestion of companies or big buyers for fish who can buy between 20,000 to 100,000 catfish. Okay, 20,000 to 100,000 catfish. Yeah, Abiodu, maybe okay. A lot of people are seeing that. Abiodu, do you have up to 20? When you're talking about 20,000 to 100,000 catfish, are you talking about selling it per month or per annum, yearly, or weekly, daily? 20,000 to 100,000 fish. What's the period, the length you wish to be selling out this fish, or what is the capacity of your farm? Thank you very much. This will really help the people that are watching right now. And I tell you, getting a buyer from here is not going to be a problem. You have to sell your fish. I will even help you market it. Okay? I'm going to help you market your fish. You say 100 to 10,000, I'm going to help you market it. Okay? Just immediately after now, just let me know. We're going to market that number of fish that you have. We have we have say Olawale. Okay, Olayan. Okay, say please, is it possible to use Moringa treatment 3 times in a week? Yeah, certainly you can use Moringa. You can use Moringa to treat your fish. I mentioned that earlier. You can use Moringa to treat your fish. Yeah. Also, we have we have someone actually Strand who's trying to join us from US. Is actually behind the camera. I believe it's still setting up. We have Victoria said, is it good to use fowl intestine for fish feed? Yeah, you can actually use fowl intestine to produce your fish feed. You don't even need to mix it. If you have it in abundance, you can just parboil it. You just have a separate pot where you can actually parboil your stuff, and then you give it directly to your fish once it's cold. Or you can actually you mix that with your with other stuff to formulate your fish feed. All right. I think we have behind the camera, we have Chidi Strand, who's trying to join us. Although he has a position where Mr. Chidi Strand can just position us, so you see. Okay, okay. Let me bring Mr. Strand to our screen. Hello, good day, Mr. Chidi Strand.
How's it going?
Yeah, fine. How you doing?
Finally get to talk to you,
Yeah,
been
yeah,
following your channel for a while.
yeah.
Not a
Good,
while,
good.
basically since you was like at 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
Yep. You got a very good channel, very informational. I enjoy it.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Strand, it seems to be you're going to position your camera well because you are just coming between. Just try to come in between the store. You
Is
are
that okay
somehow
right there? Is that better?
okay. It's okay now. It's okay. Okay,
All
it's
right.
better now.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I can see. So I can see some fish. You have aquarium right there. Is it? That's aquarium, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
And
Could you
you
could
say
you bear with me for 1 second? Cause I have to plug in my charger. It's going dead. It would do that
all
to me
right.
right now. Give me 1 second.
All right. No problem. No problem. All right. So that is Chidi Strand. We're going to bring him back to the screen. Okay. Um. Actually, he's joining us from US. He's going to actually tell us more of what is happening in US right now. Okay. So while we wait for Mr. Chile Strand, let's go ahead. MKL Farm has been one of our yeah. Okay, we're talking about fish poultry feed. Yeah, you can actually feed your fish with poultry fowl intestine, but just ensure you parboil it before doing that.
All right,
All
all
right.
right.
Okay. Let's bring. Okay. All right.
Little out of
Okay.
breath because a
Okay.
little bit
So
out of
you.
breath.
Okay.
Running around
Well.
trying to pick up the cords and plug them up. So yeah, but I'm back.
All right. All right. So, as I said, I can see some fish right there in your aquarium. How many type of fish do you have in your aquarium? And can you name them?
This is a fish from Colombia. It's called a Chrono Hero Humbiferum, and it's for short called a Humby. It's a this fish right here is about 2 feet long. He was born in my house. I had his father and his mother. And this is the guy that sometimes he gets fin rot. He's in a 200-gallon aquarium by himself. And
Oh,
I be fighting this, he's a what you call an ornamental fish. It's not for eating, but I like discussing this type of stuff because I found out a couple of things about the food. Remember I was talking about the chemical etotoxicant?
yeah.
Are you still with me?
Hello.
I'm having
Yeah.
some difficulties. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. I can hear you clearly now. I can hear you clearly now.
Hello?
Yeah. I can hear you loud and clear.
For some reason I
Can,
can't hear you anymore.
oh man. I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Maybe, let me see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. How many type of fish do you have in your aquarium?
I have. I keep red devils. I keep red devils. I keep different types of fish. I have tanks over here and tanks over there. I have other baby fish, but I have to walk into another room to do that. But I was trying to talk to you one day about the chemical etotoxicant that's inside of fish food. that causes fish deformities and could be passed on to humans.
Yeah.
I'm having some difficult.
Um, um, what are you gonna do right now? How many stove, how many system are you using right there? Because if you're using more than one system to receive me right now, then it's gonna be a problem.
Could I go out and come back because I can't hear you? So I'm having this problem. I had to go out, probably re-enter.
All right, all right, all right. Okay.
So I'm gonna just hit the button.
Okay. So that's Miss Tran. She is going to join us again. Don't forget, actually joining us from US, and was trying to explain the type of fish that you have there right there in his farm. I'm also going to ask him if those fish that he's having right there are actually for sale or for fun. All right. Now I'm going to bring him back to the screen right now. Hello.
Yes, I'm back. I can hear you clear now.
All right. Yeah. So you were saying something.
Yes, I was saying about the chemical ethotoxicant that's found in food is a preservative, and it has an ability, they say, to get inside of the DNA of an animal, which a lot of other chemicals don't have that ability, and it could cause deformation in your fish. Your fish could have like deformities, like split faces or missing gills and stuff like that. And you're wondering, is it because of inbreeding? But it's actually because of the food that you're giving them. It's not the food that you might make, but it's the food that made by major companies that carry big name brands and stuff like that. You have to look into the ingredient list.
All right. If I should get it clearly, Mr. Trent, you were trying to explain that reason why some fish don't have fin is as a result of the feed, right?
I'm talking about the gill plate. They might have a gill plate missing. They might have a deformity. You know, might grow one side big with the big fin and one side small. You know what I mean? Different deformities might be caused by the food, not the food that you mix per se, but the food that you might buy. It has a preservative to keep the food from rotting, but it also causes harmful to the fish. And if you turn around, we eat the fish, it gets into our body, and we wonder why we have cancers and stuff like that. I'm just trying to enlighten, and then I wanted you to look up this chemical. It's called ethotoxicant.
All right.
Can you hear me? It's called.
Yeah.
If you could spell it out and write it down, maybe you could do a little research on it. It's called ethotoxin. Ethotoxicant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get that immediately after the video.
Make sure you leave that stuff out of it, and pass the word. That's all I wanted to talk to, but I wanted to say hello to my people in Africa.
All right. Thank you very much. So happy to have you live today on our screen. Though you've been following us for a long time, certainly I know you've been joining us, but I've been seeing your comment. So I want to thank you for joining us. And how is US today?
US is well, we have yet to see. So we're waiting. If you follow the news, we don't know who's going to be the next president of the United States right now. That's what the thing is going on.
All right. We over here, we know who is going to be the next president.
Hey.
Yeah. So I wanted
to put it out there. My mother, she's from Cape Verde, Africa. You know what that is, right?
No. Which so mention the country again.
Cape Verde. It's the islands right there by Senegal and Sierra Leone.
Okay.
That's where my mother from.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So no problem. We're gonna be communicating, and so this what will actually happen. I'm going to I would like to have your contact. so that we discuss more, so that subsequently I can bring you on the show for you to just maybe handle a particular topic, maybe just like what you've talked about today. You can actually handle a particular topic, you know. So I really want to have your details, honestly, so I can invite you to talk on a particular topic.
I appreciate you, my brother, and once again, thank you for all your work you do in this field, and all the work you do in your country of Nigeria. That's where you at, right?
Sure. Yeah.
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 And for that sake, just doing great things is for the African people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In general, I just appreciate that. I see you progress, and you just keep on moving up. So just keep doing what you're doing, my brother.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You inspired. You inspired.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. So nice speaking with you today. I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. All right. See you some other time. Bye. Yeah.
Everyone, peace.
All right. Bye. One love. Yeah. So that was Mr. Chidistran, who joined us all the way from the US. All right. And then he actually mentioned something, and he said that we should go make research on that. Actually, we're going to make a research on that. And then what will actually happen is that I'm going to invite him. I'll invite him some of the time for him to actually explain in details what he was actually trying to talk about. I'm going to invite him so that he will talk about this as a topic in one of our video. All right, so I'm going to go ahead with the comments right here. I'm going to go ahead with the comments. All right, we have comment from. Oh my God, we have a comment from. We have comment from trying to. We have comment from. Okay, say nice one. We have Christian Izebune. Say hello, Fish Academy. Hello, Christian. Thank you for joining us. No, Christian. Yeah, thank you for joining us. He said, Okafor said, Fish Academy, why is our friend not saying much? Give him a chance. A friend, yeah, actually, oh my God, he's talking about you. He's talking about you. Actually, earlier now we said something, and then, as I said, he's my friend, Mr. Justin. We started. We've been friends for over 10 years now. We've been friends for over 10 years now. I guess about 12 years now. We've been friends for like 12 years now, and then actually graduating from school, happens to go do a white collar job, which he's still into. But I advise him he have to also embrace farming, livestock farming, and he embraced that. And today he's very happy. He's hopeful. Yeah, he's hopeful. You know, when they say someone is hopeful, it's just like a pregnant woman, you know, who is believing to have a baby in the next in 9 months, in 8 months, 6 months, 3 months, and all that. My friend right here is very, very hopeful because of what he has started. And I do every possible best to ensure I encourage him. Say hello to Mr. Okafor, Okafor's Fishery. He wants to hear from you.
Hello, Mr. Okafor Fishery.
Yeah, all right.
Although I'm just a beginner in poultry farming.
Do you have intention of going into fish farming?
Yes, with time. But let me first of all start with poultry farming.
All right.
Fish farming, although it's a nice one, it's a nice business. He has been into it for long now, and he's doing really well with a lot of subscribers on his channel. But let me say a little thing about the poultry farming. The poultry farming is a nice one, and it's also profitable. But before going into poultry farming, you have to know the kind of breed you are going into. If it's broilers, if it's croquet, or if it's old layers. when we talk about the broiler is a nice one. It's just for the meat aspect of it. Why the old layers is for eggs. Why the croquet is also the same thing for consumption, for meat consumption. But with time, I will be telling you guys how to move forward, how to ensure you build a good farm. For now, let me just stop here and allow him to continue his show.
All right. So that's my friend Justin, a poultry farmer, a new poultry farmer, a born-again poultry farmer. Let me put it that way. So actually, Mr. Rokafor wanted to hear from him. So there's him. I'm going to be bringing him almost. I'm going to be bringing him live like this subsequent show, in order for him to share his experience. You understand? Not just sharing experience. Maybe bring a video, a short video from his little farm. Okay, we'll do that subsequent time. And even when he's going to when he will be selling off his broiler, we can also make a short video from there. So for now, they are just 3 weeks old. They are just 3 weeks old, and guess what? They are very, very big. Very, very impressed with what I'm seeing right there in the farm. All right, we have Christians are watching, joining from UK, United Kingdom, and then we also have some friends who are joining us from Egypt. Say, hi, I want to make farm. I'm from Egypt. Yeah, there's no problem. I wish you success trying to go into fish farming. My friend watching from Egypt, you know, the writing is the Arabic writing, so I can't actually pronounce the name. So if you want to you want to join us, and then you want to mention your name to us, you can actually, let me drop the link again. You can actually click on that link. You can actually click on that link to join us the same way Mr. Chilistran did. All right. We also have Ikwezu Ngozi. Is it good to wash the fish tank always like again? Okay, is it good to wash the fish tank always? Yeah, what we usually advise before you stock new fish, before you stock your farm, maybe after harvest, ensure you wash your tank. And also, when you discover, when your fish farm happens to be infected with disease, please immediately or after treatment, or maybe when you move your fish from one pond to another, or trying to disinfect, try to also ensure you disinfect the pond. If not, the disease will still come back. So you have to wash your tank regularly. Don't allow your pond to be dirty and irritating. Emmanuel Madu said, can one on his own produce catfish fry feed? Yeah, certainly. The feed you're actually buying in the market is produced by someone. So if you have a good formula to produce your feed, certainly you can do it. It's all about you blending it to powder. Okay, a lot of people do that. You remember you can. You can also feed your fish with egg yolk and all that. All right, you have to mix it somehow, and then you blend it with that. Okay. Also have okay. I've gone a lot far. We have done there. Idebola say, I would like you to come have a look at a site I intend to use for fish pond in Ajabadi in Lagos. Understand? I was breeding fish in a natural habitat years ago before I stopped. All right. There's no problem, Mr. Daniel. I'll be glad to visit if invited. All right. Okay. Well, Veroka for Fishes Hunter, you are 100% regarding the activities in feed. Certainly, this is one thing I do tell people. Last time when I came live, when I was live on this channel, I told people, I told you guys that there are a lot of things that are happening that are not supposed to be happening. These people, they are not saying it out. they might tell you that so percentage of protein in a feed and all that. You feed your fish with it. There's nothing happening. There's no addition and all that. So a lot of things. So you just need to, if you make your feed just like what Shenonte said, you're going to avoid a lot of things, because a lot of things that are being added to feed actually are not good for human consumption. That's what Mr. Chidi Strand was actually trying to talk about, which will bring him to expatiate on it maybe for 2 hours one of these days. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Rukafo says is happy hearing your voice. Then Aaron.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rukafo Fisheries.
All right. So Aaron Coleman, watching from Malaysia. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Okay. So thank you for joining us from Malaysia. You know what? I'm so just happy to have you guys join me this Saturday. I'm so happy to have you guys join me this Saturday. I think I would like to maybe what will happen? Okay, okay. I think that should be subsequent. I wouldn't, as I said, I wouldn't want to do a lot of things on this channel. That's why we try to create another channel where we can be doing, you know, the other time, for those of you that have me on Facebook as friend, I posted there, I dropped actually a new link right there where people can actually subscribe to join me in terms of fish Kufred dailies. You know, actually I'll bring the link here maybe tomorrow in case you want to join us in that particular channel. That channel is going to be about lifestyle, my lifestyle, moving from one place to another, maybe my family, my mother, and all that. Places I go, a lot of farms that I do visit. There are some of the farms that I do visit that I don't bring it here, but I want to include that in daily because I want to ensure that this channel is purely for purely educating platform, educating channel. I just want to ensure that I use this to educate the people. We also have a Biobore Abuluma, who is actually watching us from Bayelsa. And then we have Aaron Coleman. So should we wear fingerlings under roofing? Because in Malaysia we have frequent rain here. Yeah. If you are growing your fingerlings, if you are actually doing breeding, catfish breeding, we have Mr. Rokafo behind the camera. We're going to bring in live any moment from now. So if you're actually doing fish breeding, and then it must either under the roof or you try to provide a cover, you know, so that the rain don't actually kill them. It's very, very important. All right. So these are some of the comments that we have on this program today. So you can keep your comment coming. Maybe we're still gonna be here in the next 22 minutes or thereabout. Okay. So let me bring Mr. Okafor live from UK. Hello, Mr. Okafor. Good day.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm fine. How is UK today?
Cold as usual. We are cold,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sunny. It looks sunny, but it's cold. Let me flash outside for you. Hold on a minute.
What?
That is outside, but you could see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's sunny, but it's cold outside.
Wow. Like how many degrees Celsius?
It's about 9. It's about 9 today. Yeah,
Okay.
It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's not hot.
All right. That's and I believe you guys are safe. It seems to be you guys have resumed the second lockdown. because of the second wave?
Yeah, we're under lockdown now. I am under lockdown as I could speak to you. Yeah, I've been indoors for the past 2 days.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
As I usually say, very soon I believe all this is going to be over. That's what I believe. I believe, yeah. So it's just for us to do the necessary things in order to remain safe. Very, very important.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you should be getting ready to visit England one of these days.
All right. There's no problem. There's no problem.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got a big crowd in England here, so I think the guys will be happy to see you in face. Do you
All
understand what
right.
I mean? Yeah, you
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
big crowd. Yeah, you got a lot of people
All right.
from England. Yeah.
All right.
So
Thank you.
It'd be nice if they could see you face to face on a one-to-one basis. Yeah.
All right. All right. I think we'll make plans. We'll make plans. We'll make plans towards that. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody like you remember MK Farms?
Yeah. MKL Farms. Yeah.
Yeah, he lives in England here. So you got a big fan base.
All right. All right. All right.
Yeah,
No,
send
no.
my regards to everyone though. Yeah,
All right.
I saw my acting governor today. On the flyover bridge in Port Harcourt. That was great.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him commissioning the flyover.
Yeah. 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 I think he commissioned
Yeah,
one of the flyover today.
yeah. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's
Okay.
building he's building a lot of flyovers in Port Harcourt. A lot of flyovers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even
And
he said of a new one coming up. Is it the 6th or 7th one?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, send my regards to. Is that Mr. Justin? Is he hiding his face?
Yeah, good day.
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. 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 Nice to see you, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
I wish you all the best. You see that
Thanks.
man next to you. You see that man next to you. He's
Yes,
been
yes.
your friend, but you don't
Yeah.
know what he can do for you. Yeah. He will motivate you in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking forward to see your farm one of these days.
Thanks you. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Okay then. Thank you. Bye.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Bye. All right. Bye. Have a nice day. Okay. So that was Mr. Okafor, the CEO of Rocafor's Fishery, who own a farm in Anambra, southeastern Nigeria, southeastern part of Nigeria. One of our great fan follower on this channel, business, my Fish Academy customer, my client, and all that. He's been working with me, and I'm happy, always happy to have him around on this channel. All right, so we have a message from MKL Farm. Say hi, may be a good idea to do a video on how as a foreigner setting up a farm in Nigeria, as I am English living in UK, and I'm having a farm in Ado, just outside Abuja. All right, I'll go through. I think try making a video of how a foreigner is setting up. Certainly, yeah, we'd like to make a video about that. We would like to make that. We'll have to make, maybe very soon I'll start moving around, even without anybody inviting me. I'll start moving around somehow. Yeah, and then we have when life gives you lemon TV. Say thanks a lot. I'll look out for notification on that tomorrow. All right, there's no problem. Okay, so Mr. Kaffer is right. We will sponsor your trip to UK. Oh my God. Izebune say he's gonna yeah, say he will sponsor my trip to UK. I'm very, very ready, everly ready for anybody that want to sponsor or any group of persons that want to sponsor my trip to UK. I'm very, very ready. So I believe maybe Mr. Oka for this time around will be the chairman planning committee. Mr. Okafor will be the chairman planning committee as regards that to ensure that it makes that happen right there in UK. So I'm happy. I'm happy to read this. I'm happy to read this. I'm happy. So happy. Yeah. Um, so maybe you guys have each other's contact right there. So all you guys need to do is for you to, even without my knowledge, you put together whatever you guys want to put together and then say Fish Academy come. This is what we have resolved. Okay. We the UK based either UK based citizen or Nigeria anywhere that we want to invite you. This is what we've put together. And certainly I will come. I can't reject that. I can't reject that. All right. So we're talking about fish farming, and then we just came here to say hello, fish farmers, but we've gone beyond hello, fish farmers. As fish farmers, we always want to ensure their problems are being solved whenever I'm online. So okay, let me read this information. It said, please never talk less, as the more information you give out, the better. Okay, there is no problem. I'll continue to talk. I can't stop talking. Okay, so we are continue to ensure we give out information that we need to give out. Okay, so as I said, we just came in here to say hello, fish farmers. But it's not been easy. Every fish farmer will want to have their solution or problem solved whenever we are live like this. As I speak, I might be here, but a lot of things are happening so many places as regards us. As I speak, we are currently installing an extruder machine in Warri, Delta State. As I speak right now, we are currently installing an extruder machine in Warri, Delta State, and then I think we'll bring a video from there. I didn't go there myself. I have to send some person from our team to go do that. And then the 105,000 capacity fish farm, should I say been delivered? We just want to commence treatment, but it's completed, complete. All my workers are out there from that project site. Then the new project site, from our new project site, I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this for those of you that have that wish to get a land for fish farming, because currently right now the farm where we are to set up a 20,000 capacity fish farm in Port Harcourt, South Nigeria, we're currently undergoing challenges, undergoing difficulties, and it's something so frustrating that after someone have gotten a land, people will go back, different groups going in there to say, the person that sold the land is not the owner of the land. And then that land is been a problem right now. We've not been able, since after clearing that particular site to commence job, we've not been able to do anything, because when we go there, different groups are coming. This land, the family that sold that land, they are not the rightful owner of that land. The family of this. So please, that is what is going on right there in that land. So please, before getting a land for anything, ensure you investigate, reinvestigate. Don't depend on one information for you to get a land. Ensure you get to the community head. Ensure, if possible, get to know the youth of that community. Ask the neighbors, the people that own the farm or land close to the land you intend to buy. Ask them questions so that at the end of the day, you don't pay for a land and then it becomes a problem. That is the problem that my client is currently facing, where we are to set up a 20,000 capacity ultra-modern fish farm right here in Port Harcourt. It's a big problem. That project, as I speak right now, would have maybe begin to lay blocks up, but we've not been able to do anything. Please, this should be an eye-opener for anybody. For anybody, it should be an eye-opener. I also said, if you have, should be an eye-opener, as I said earlier, should be an eye-opener, and please endeavor to get a land where you can easily discharge your water without any problem, except you want to use the water for irrigation. You may decide to use your wastewater to irrigate your farm, which means you have more than enough plot of land to do that. So if you don't have more than enough plot of land, please endeavor to ensure that your farm is situated in an area where you can easily drain your water out without it affecting the community, the people living around. Okay? And also, I also want to use this medium to tell someone, say I need a moderator. Maybe yes, I need a moderator. We're working on that. And then for those of you, I think I wanted to make this a different video entirely. There are some persons, yeah, there are some, okay, MKL Farm said we farm fish, snail, and poultry, and we have just added more land to the farm. All right, that's from MKL Farm. I think the last time that was on Sunday, MKL Farm, I think he said that there's no camera. I actually wanted to bring him live so that he talked to us live. I don't know if MKL Farm, the CEO of MKL Farm, we want to talk to us today. If you're ready, we can bring you live on the screen. Then MKL Farm, with respect or in addition to what I just said, MKL Farm said, always check out the right of sale before giving a single naira out. Always check out the right of sale before giving out a single naira out. I also want to use this medium, as I said, I wanted to make it a separate video in case you own a fish farm and then you want to relocate or you want to give it out. You want to sell your farm, you want to lease out your farm. I'll bring that in another channel. You can reach out to us. We can help you, since maybe you don't want to continue. We might help you in another way, you know, where how you maybe you can make profit another way from your farm. In case you don't want to run it, maybe you want to lease it out, you want to sell it out. But please, there's no need for you to do that. But in case there is a need, you can reach us on that. So I think more emphasis should be on cheaper and sustainable methods for producing animal feed. This will reduce the overall cost of producing and / farming. Yeah, when life gives you Lemon TV, I believe this should be your first time on this channel. Yeah, I think I'm getting your comments for the first time on Fish Academy channel on YouTube. This should be your first time. Please, did you mention where you are actually joining us from? Okay, so when life gives you lemon, we have actually so many times educate and train or educate people on how to go about producing their own fish feed right on this channel. We have the Formula 1 fish feed, we have the Formula 2 fish feed, we have the Formula 3, the Formula 4, and Formula 5. There are so many videos on this channel showing that we help you produce your own fish feed without even buying from the market. We have them on this channel in case you are just joining us. We have over 300 videos on this channel. This channel is not about talking. As I always say, it's not all about talking. We don't talk much. All that 99% of the videos we have on this channel are practical videos. is all about practical. 99, in fact, 99.5% of the videos we have on this channel is all about practical. Is practical way of going about different things as regards fish farming, talking about feed production, talking about fingerlings production, talking about pond construction, talking about plumbing, talking about how to grow your fish faster, talking about a lot of things, a lot. We have them on this channel, a lot, over 300. So just check. I understand that you're just joining us today, but please just do it and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe to this channel, you're going to be having a lot of video. And I would also like to know you more. I think when life gives you lemon TV, I think we would like to, I think after now, I'll try to click on your this thing. Let me see how far. All right. And then we have 18 people watching right now. Actually, I don't know if you have actually clicked on the like button. If you actually like what we are doing right now, just check by the left-hand side of this video below, click on the like button, okay? Like this, you click on it. And then if you don't like it, you can also give us a thumb down, it's a feedback sign. And then if you've not subscribed, please do it to subscribe. We have down there, say, are you open to partnering with fish farm owners? Yes, we are open to partnering with fish farm owners. I could really use your expertise on the operation side of the business. We are open to partnership, very, very open to partnership. Down there, in Debolo, we are open to partnership, and if we want that to happen, certainly we work on that, we legalize it, and then we continue. Very, very fine. All right, we have MKL Farm said, one thing we are doing at MKL Farm is giving our staff free housing, power, and water, as well as fair pay. I think MKL Farm is once maybe let me analyze what MKL Farm is trying to talk about. MKL Farm said, one thing we are doing at MKL is giving our staff free housing. What is free housing? Does it mean that MKL is building houses for farmers or for people to stay? No, that is not MKL Farm is saying. MKL Farm says that for all of their staff working in the farm, that they have a house, I believe right there in the farm or close to the farm where they stay. So that is where the free housing scheme then come in. So you don't have to say because you are paying your worker should go and look for where to stay and be coming from home and all that. If you want to be successful as a fish farmer, try to have a quarter, a staff quarter right in your farm, a farmhouse where your workers are going to be living. And when you have a farm, when you setting up a farmhouse, not because they are working as farm hands, that does not mean that you should not give them power. There must be electricity. You shouldn't just make them live a life that you yourself will not want to live. Give them power. They should be able to charge their phone. They should be able to watch Champions League. This is chairman of Champions League sitting down here. Your workers should be able to watch Champions League right there in the farm. And which other league? They should also be able to watch Premier League right there in the farm. Your workers should be able to watch Big Brother Niger right there in the farm. Yes. They should be able to watch Z-World and Telemundo. They should be able to watch they should be able to listen to news. CNN, Fox News, BBC News, Al Jazeera, how do they call the other one? Al Jazeera, and all that. Your farmers should be able to enjoy some of these things. If you have a good TV for your workers in your farm, do you think that they will leave your farm to go and watch this thing and then do you think that they will leave your farm to go and look for a way to watch live match and all that? No, they will not. So provide these things. This is what MKL Farm is talking about power. And also he said that they ensure they provide water. In other words, MKL Farm is a government for the people, by the people, and to the people, which means he has provided complete social amenities for their workers. In other words, the workers are enjoying right there in the farm. So when it comes to water, because you have to provide a good and portable drinking water for your workers living in the facility. You don't just leave your workers to be drinking any type of water that is right there. Remember, if your workers are not healthy, automatically your fish are sick. Hello? If your workers are not healthy, automatically your fish are what? Sick. And your fish is done for. So do well to ensure there's good portable drinking water for your workers in the farm. This is what MKL Farm is talking about. And he concluded by saying a fair pay. Fair pay. Most farmers don't like paying their workers. Most farmers don't like paying their workers. They believe that because they are working in the farm, so they should just pay them peanuts. If you begin to pay your workers peanuts, they will begin to look up, looking for someone that will do what? Pay them well. Because most of the times we say, though that workers should take their job seriously and also work in a farm as if it's their own farm, but if you don't see well to their welfare, certainly they will leave you. They will leave you and begin to look and begin to eye elsewhere. I told you guys the other time that there is none of my worker that I pay below minimum wage. There is none of my worker that I pay below minimum wage. Some of my workers are living in a free apartment. I'm not talking about my farm. Because we get workers, we give them apartment, staff quarters, where they can stay there and then be coming to work. Not that we have all the money to do this, but we have to give our workers a good living. So pay your workers well, because you cannot make all the money and then you forget about the people that assisted you in making the money. You cannot, you shouldn't, you should not. MKL Farm has also dropped another, has tweeted again, let me use the word tweeted, has dropped another comment. And he said, I believe that any business is only as good as the weakest member or staff. To be supporting your staff, you make your business strong. Did I get that? Did I read that well? I believe that any business is only good, is only as good as the weakest member of staff. To be supporting your staff, you make your business strong. Maybe I didn't read that well, honestly. Yeah, so I believe what MKL Farm is, okay, what MKL Farm is trying to say that when you try to weaken the morale of your workers, certainly your farm, everything in your farm begins to move in slow motion. So your farm, you shouldn't make your things in your farm to move in the slow motion. And then Rocafort dropped a comment and said, pay peanut, you get monkeys. You pay your workers peanut and you do what? You get peanut. Let's just put it that way. Let's just even put it that way. You pay your workers peanut, you get peanut. Endeavor to pay your workers well. Endeavor. You don't need to pack. You don't need to take 99% of the profit. You don't need to. Mr. Okafor usually says that he gets, when he makes profit from his farm, that he gets 60% of the profit and share 40%. Is it he gets 70% of the profit and share 30%? Say, another person drop a comment and say, how do we have earthworm? How do we have earthworm.
We farm earthworm.
Okay, how do we farm earthworm? Earthworm, there's one thing. I think we'll make a video on that. We'll certainly make a video on that. We'll certainly make a video on maggot production. We'll make a video on earthworm farming. We'll make a video on all and those two things. Those two things. We'll make a video on that. But I tell you, how many earthworm are you going to farm to feed your fish? Though you can add it to produce feed for your fish. All right. Yeah, but expect that in one of our videos. Certainly, you should be expecting that in one of our videos. Okay, Mr. Okafor dropped a comment again and said that profit sharing scheme is 70-30. He makes 70% of the profit. He gets 70% and then share 30% of the profit. These are some of the things that will make your workers very, very happy. Are you getting me? There's none of my worker that is angry with me, and it's not about paying your workers heavily. You should endeavor to pay your worker on time. If your worker is to receive his or her salary at the end of the month, pay him at the end of the month. Pay him. You should have a budget. You should have a separate account where you have your workers' salary put. Okay, so that at the end of the month you don't begin to say, am I going to pay your work or the workers? Ensure you have their workers kept. When you make sales or you do a particular thing, keep the money you need to pay your workers for that month. So at the end of the month you just go there and you pick and pay them. Stevens said, "Hi, good day. Good day, Steven. Thank you for joining Fish Academy. Have you liked our video, Mr. Steven? Are you a subscriber? Are you new to this channel?" But this is what he said. Please, what is the estimate cost of floating feed making machine? Floating fish feed machine that can produce feed for about 10,000 fish. Watching from PH, and I'm planning to go into fish farming. Mr. Steven, immediately after now, you can contact us, but I do say floating feed the extruder, actually, for you to think of having an extruder, okay, and then it's not just the extruder you are going to consider. You're also going to consider the genset that is going to power the extruder, because yeah, for that you may need a genset of about 30 kVA, you know, and all that. Either you have a steady electricity in your area, or you get a steady 30 kVA generator, and then all that. Then if I have a capacity to all this, and then just chat me up immediately after now. My number is on our. I don't know if you've chatted off, if you've chatted us before, or you've sent us a message before, but we can give you feedback as regards that. And then Mr. Kwame said earthworm can be supplementary feeding for fish farming. Certainly, it can be supplementary. Very, very, yeah. Fish, especially your tilapia, they love that, man. Tilapia, worm, oh, that is their best feed, their best food. They are growing tilapia. They might not want to eat the other bag, the feed you get from the market and all that. But when it comes to earthworm, comes to livestock like maggot and all that, man, tilapia, they are ready. They are ready to swallow it from A to Z. All right. So I think that's the last comment we got from here. Today I was supposed to be in Warri. I was supposed to be in Warri today. I was supposed to be in Warri, but I tell you, my car is beginning to show me pepper. My car is beginning to show me pepper. As I speak with you right now, my car is in a mechanic workshop. Immediately after this live program, I'm going to go out there to pick my car. All right. Somehow so disappointing, you know, after preparing as of by this time yesterday, my plan was for me to be in Warri. But as of 6 p.m., 7 p.m., my plan were chattered. My plan became chattered as my car found himself in a mechanic workshop. Okay, so this morning I have to go Wayview what we're supposed to use for production in terms of the raw materials, and also some part of the machine that were with me right here. We have to go out there, we believe to send it down to Warri. Yeah, but I have plans visiting there. But I just get a message from my mechanic, and he said that my car is ready for pickup. All right, so my car is beginning to give me a problem, and I think I need a new one. I need a new car. I need a new car. Yes, I need a new car. Christine said business is about profit and loss. I believe you learn from the loss part. Yeah, business is all about profit and loss. Let me elaborate. Let me expatiate on what Christine is trying to say, because in fish farming, you shouldn't expect that everything will just go. Even in marriage, they say is for better, for worse. Fish farming, if you are going into fish farming, it should be for better and for worse. You have to marry it. If you don't marry your business, you can never be successful in that business. If you don't marry, if you don't pay bride price for your business, you can never run that business successfully. Why am I saying this? I think I'm saying something that someone have not said before. If you don't marry, if you don't pay bride price for your business, you can never be successful in that business. What am I trying to say in essence? You have to love what you do. You have to love your business the way you love yourself. Okay? You have to be ready for better, for worse. That at the good time, that you have to be happy when the business is going on very, very well. And then when there is a little challenge, you should not give up. Most people give up after a lot of success. A lot of people give up after a lot of success. Then they have a little issue in their farm and then they give up. That is not how it's supposed to be. You have to marry your business and know that that marriage is for better, for worse. That is the only way you can be successful in the fish farming business. When life gives you lemon, is behind the camera, but it seems to be your camera is off. You can just check the settings and then you turn on or your camera. Check where you have the camera / mic, and then click, and then you turn on your camera to join us live. Your camera is actually off when live is okay. Yeah, when live gives you lemon TV. All right. So okay, the camera is on now. So we're gonna bring when live gives you lemon to live, and then it's going to tell us the inspiration. Why? Oh my God, that should be network. We need you back. When live gives you lemon is off right now. Please just click on that link to join us again. I believe it should be network, but certainly we need you live. Justin, hope I'm not talking more than you. Yeah, Justin is a friend. He's a friend. He's a friend. In fact, I'm happy sitting with him right now. He's a friend. Someone I've encouraged. You understand? I say you have to start something, and he has started something. All right. So we were talking about, we shouldn't just talk about the profit aspect. How about the loss aspect? When even it's written in the Bible that when you fall, that you should do what? You should rise again. Rise again. There is no business. There is no business without profit and loss. In economics, in accounting, you have profit and loss. There is no book. There is no company. There is no company that does not experience loss in his or in business in our business. There is no company. But that does not mean that when you lose or when there is loss in when you make some losses, does not mean that you should give up in that business. Don't give up. When lives give you lemon, please turn on your camera so we can bring you live. You are off. Your camera is off again. Actually, when you turn on your camera, Turn on your camera. I would like to bring you live. All right, the camera is on now. All right, let's bring. I believe you want to come live, right? Yeah, let me bring it down. Yeah,
Yeah, hello. Yeah,
yeah.
hello, Fish Academy. How are you?
Uh,
I didn't, you putting me on the spot here. I just thought I could stay on the background and just like, listen to you and all that. I'm interested in farming, specifically grass cutter farming. So,
all right.
like I've left a few comments there. I would like you to bring some experts in. And also regarding animal farming, because I see that you are doing a lot in terms of fish farming.
Yeah,
But I believe you have that network in place where you are able to connect with people who are experts in different fields. So I would also
yeah,
like you to bring them on so that we can learn, because I'm really interested, but I haven't really had the courage to start. I did a very small, like a domestic fish farming a few years ago back. I I didn't really like my experience, but because I was new in it, it was small scale. I just find out that I didn't even break, I was not even able to break even at the end. That was really small scale. But the issue I found, and I think is across board of animal farming, is the issue of their feeds. So I think it's something you can also concentrate. You can use your platform, you concentrate on it, so that if we can find new method of making local feeds for our animals, I think at the end of the day, that will also help reduce the overall cost in production, because to not they have for farming, but they also go into it because they would like to earn from it. So if the feeds are eating into all the income, at the end of the day, it sort of discourage people. You get what I mean? And it will certainly discourage somebody like me. If I go into any farming, into any animal farming, and at the end of the day, I find that I'm not able to break even, it will definitely stop me going back to that business. And I think that is what is discouraging lots of people. So you have already identified that next year there's going to be shortfall in food production. And for us to be able to encourage more people to come in, we need to be able to tell them that they are going to earn at the end of it. But if we are able to cut costs down, if cost of feeds down by going into different local way of producing our feeds for them and cheap, I think that will help in reducing the cost and also encouraging people to come in due to the income they will get at the end of it all. Yeah, that's all. I just want to say
yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you for all that you are doing. Thank you. You've been
All
really,
right,
you've been really great. Thank you.
all right. Yeah, thank you very much. Please don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Mm.
As I said, I think when I saw your comment, I said you seem to be you are new on this channel, right?
I've been watching you. I've been watching you for years now, about 2, 3 years now. Every time I get your notification, I always follow you. So it's you sort of also help my interest grow in farming if I am ever going to go into it. I think you will
All
be
right.
my first point of call. Yeah. Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Why I said that is because we're talking about feed production. We've made a lot of videos on how to produce feed, how farmers can produce their own feed to feed their fish. I don't know if you've not seen some of those videos. We have at
I've
least
seen
five.
I've seen some, yeah. But like I said, not just on the fishery, across the board, across other animal farming as well.
All right, all right, all
Mm.
right, all right, all right. I like that, and then I have some contact. I have some contact people that do other livestock farming, like the grass cutter you talk about. I'll do my best. I'll do everything possible best to ensure I bring a grass cutter farmer to talk to us on this channel. I also a poultry farmer, an expert in poultry farming, an expert in snail farming, expert in pig farming, expert in other livestock farming, so that we can be
Okay.
doing something different here. Certainly, we are going to do that. We're going to do that. And then your is that when lives give you lemon TV. I would like you to say something about that. I wouldn't want you to just go without.
Oh, I was it's a platform I set up a while ago. I just used that platform to talk about social political issues in our society, especially in our society and community back home. I'm from Edo State. In the last recent election we had, I was very vocal in I participated and was very vocal in advocating for our now current newly elected governor So I was one of his loyal supporters. So I used that platform to sort of campaign for him. And going forward, I'm also using the platform to talk about any other socio-political issues that affect us as person, as community, way back in Nigeria. Though I don't live in Nigeria, but I'm very interested in my community back home. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the love you have for Africa, for the love you have for Nigeria. I believe you are in Italy.
No, I'm in England.
All right, in England.
I'm in England.
Yeah, sorry that I said that, but I know that most of the Edo people, they are in Italy.
Well, I would say you are being biased, that is being prejudiced.
No. My hands are up. My hands are up.
You are being biased. No. If you in any country you go, we Nigerians we travel a lot. So in any country you go, you see in any country you go around the world, you see majority of Nigerians there. When you kind of profile them, they come from all sorts of places in Nigeria. Don't forget that Nigeria, we have over 100 and something languages. We are multi-ethnic community. So it also reflects whenever you come abroad as well. Where I live here in England, it's widespread. We have Igbos, we have Yorubas, we have Hausas, and also if you go to Italy, I'm sure it will be like that as well. Yeah, it's So we travel a lot as Edo people, but we don't only go to Italy; we go to other parts of the world.
All right. Thank you for I wasn't trying to be. I'm not trying to be biased in my. I'm sorry if I said anything that.
You sounded so, but we learn every day, isn't it?
Yeah. So sorry about that. I'm so happy to talk to you, to see your face for the first time, and I believe also a lot of viewers, even the ones that are not right now online, when they come online, they'll be happy. And also some of your fans right here in Nigeria, especially the governor you campaigned for, and also the governor's followers, they'll also be happy to see you here. I'll also go check out your platform and also follow you right there.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. If anything comes up, although it's not my full-time job, I have a job and family. But like I said, if anything that I pick an interest, anything happening, anything that is trending that I feel is worth talking about, that I have relevant information to pass on, I always put something there. I always drop something there. But just subscribe. You can be a subscriber as well, so that anytime I drop anything, you get notification as well. It will be nice if you subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah. Certainly, I will. I have no option than to do that. So, thank you very much for joining us from England. So, have a nice and a wonderful day. Your request, just as you said, noted, and it's going to be granted, as we're going to bring other livestock experts to talk on different livestock farming for people that wish to go into integrated farming. Certainly, we are going to do that. So, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And please do leave your email address as well, so that if I want to contact you for in future for any advice or for information, I can always drop you a line on your email address as well. Thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for all you do. Bye. Thank you.
All right, bye. Yeah. So that went live. Sorry, I forgot to even ask her name. Yeah, I forgot. I only said when life gives you lemon. Yeah, when life gives you green, man. When you talk about lemon, you're talking about something good. So when life gives you lemon. All right. So while we're talking with the lady that spoke to us from Italy, I'm sorry, I didn't ask her of her name. I'm so sorry. I believe she's going to drop her name in the comment section. We had some messages that came in, so let's treat the messages. We have, I think we treated that of Christine. And then we have make packaged fish. Okay, what makes packaged fish feed smell nice compared to our locally made feed? What makes it smell nice? Certainly, let me tell you this. If you are extruding feed, if you are producing feed using an extruder, I tell you, the it smell nice better than that of the sinking feed. When it extrude with the air bubbles and all that, with the heat, it comes out smelling nice. And at the end of the day, they don't just sell this feed like that. They don't just sell the feed like that. It's oil coated, oil coated. From there, they take it for oiling. The feed you buy from the shops are always oil coated, oil coated. So they take it and they coat it with oil, and then it's not just ordinary oil, it's not just the palm oil, they coat it with oil mixed with different things for it to smell nice. Because when food smell nice, even you as human, you do what? You tend to eat. The same thing with fish. Once you drop any fish that is not smelling nice into the water, your fish will reject it. Fish themselves also like good things. They want to eat things that smell nice. So most people, when they keep their feed, maybe you produce your fish feed, maybe the sinking feed, without drying it, you store it in a place and the stuff grow mucor. You take it to your nose, you don't perceive it nice. When you feed that feed to your fish are not going to eat it. They might eat it out of hunger, but they are not going to enjoy it. So ensure when if you are producing sinking feed, ensure you dry it properly, dry it very well. And you can coat it with oil. You can add some spices, to make it smell nice. Let me tell you one thing that I used to do. I produce sinking feed for my fish. Okay? This is a top secret. I think I've not said this before. I'm not going to say it's a secret because maybe I've only forgotten maybe I may have forgot to mention it. When I produce my feed, okay, my sinking feed, I dry it under the sun. When it's dry, when the feed is dry, okay, I pack them, and when I want to feed them to my fish, I do what? I scoop a little of fish meal. And I do what? I pour it inside. I drop a little water, stir it again in order for it to stick to the body of the dry fish or dry feed. At times I use egg. I may decide to break egg, 1 or 2 eggs, stir it, turn it into the bowl, then pour a little of fish meal into the container. Stir it, mix it very well. Then the fish meal will catch the body of that feed. The fish meal will catch the body of that feed. Certainly at that point, the feed is smelling very nice. Certainly, even if you take it to your nose, your mouth will be magneting. There will be a magnetic field trying to draw the food from your mouth from your hand to your own mouth. Okay? So at that point, the feed is smelling very nice. Show it to the fish if the fish are going to reject it. They are going to eat it with thank you. At the end of the day, they will tell you, thank you, please come with this food some other time. There is one thing I've not mentioned before. I know that I'm mentioning this for the first time on this channel. Please, if you are just joining us and you like what we are doing right here, look below the video by the left-hand side of your phone, your system, click on the like button. And if you've not subscribed to this video, look by the right-hand side of this video below. If the subscribe button is still showing red, please endeavor to click on the subscribe button. When you click on that subscribe button, you are also going to see a bell is going to pop up. Click on that bell. This is in order for you to be notified whenever we bring you new video. This is exactly what I'm telling you to do. That is all you need to do for you to become a subscriber on this channel. And I tell you, it is totally free. I am not, nobody is charging you. I am not charging you for you to become a subscriber to learn things for free on this channel. And don't forget, this channel is not all about talk, 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 talk. We do practical on this video. We have over 300 videos on this channel showing you how to do so many things. I've just talked about how I produce my feed, my sinking feed. We all have it here. I've showed you how to do that different time, different formulas on this channel. So just go check that out. All right. So let me go back to the comment section because that's what actually I'm using to say something here. All right. We have okay, Emmanuel. I think he's from Zimbabwe. Emmanuel Bamabwe. Emmanuel Kapabwe, from I guess from Zimbabwe. Just that if you drop your comment, I advise you drop your comments. Also tell us where you are watching from. Okay. Any moment from now, we are going to end the session because my friend here, he needs to go and get a poultry feed for his birds before they close the feed shops. So any moment from now, we're going to be out of here. All right. So how many fingerlings can one stock in a 900 meter square pond with a flow-through system? All right. We're going to do that calculation and then you're going to get back to you. All you need to do is for you to send us. Okay. We'll do that calculation. We'll also we'll reply you right here after this program. We'll get to do some calculation on that. The MKL farm say, okay, my friend, I have to head back to work now, so stay safe. Have fun. Thank you very much, MKL Farm. I enjoyed your stay and your comment right here. All right. Then Rocafort says, marry your business is having business plan. Okay. I'll talk about marrying your business. Then we also have Christian said, I'm becoming a junior kufre back in Zambia. I followed Fish Academy video and put concrete pond. Next will testify. All right. Christine, you say you are becoming a junior kufre back in Zambia. All right. You shouldn't just be a junior kufre behind the camera. Be a junior kufre the camera. So maybe on Sunday by 8 p.m. Nigeria time, please, junior kufre in Zambia, try to join us live. Let's see. Let's hear more from you. Thank you, and I'm happy that you are doing something different right there in Zambia. Okay. We have okay, nice secret Fish Academy finishing process for your secret feed. Yeah. Until next time, to the Strain Hunter, it was being live here with you. Okay. So let me bring my friend closer to the screen again. I actually enjoy. It's been one of my most interesting package, for you guys. In case you are just joining us, you just need to go watch this video from the very beginning. And then, Justin, I've been telling my people to subscribe. Most of them have not subscribed. Like the 19 people here, maybe up to 5 have not subscribed. What would you have to tell them?
Let me say, if you have not subscribed, you are really doing yourself a bad thing. Go to Fish Academy, click on the like button, subscribe, then you on your notification bell, also click it too, so that you get notified whenever we are live online or whenever there is a new video for you to learn more, so that your farm will grow well.
And also, don't forget, sharing is caring. A lot of people, I have a lot of people that share my videos, that share my content. Most people don't share. What we are doing here, we are sharing our ideas for free. Why don't you just take this our idea and keep sharing? Keep sharing. Freely I give, freely I receive, freely you do what? You give. If freely you've received all this information, freely give out all this information. Share it on your various WhatsApp platform, WhatsApp group, share it on Facebook, share it on different fishery this thing that you belong to, because you might be helping someone that have not discovered our channel before. Don't forget, it's Kufre, the CEO of First Fish Academy. And with me, my humble friend, Justin Chimenem, understand? Yeah, so this time we have to say, till we come your way, 8 p.m. on Sunday, being tomorrow, we remain very, very humble and we say, bye.